In Brawl Stars, there are a lot. Actually, way too many skins. Some brawlers have been given several skins by Supercell, while others don't have that many. Let's just say, there are skins that are beautiful, and there are skins that, well. But then, out of all the skins that exist, the question remains, which is the best one for each of the brawlers? Well, today we're gonna answer that, because today you'll see which is the best skin for each of the 105 brawlers that are currently in the game. Yeah. Let's remember that this is mostly based on my opinion. I mean, it's my recommendation of a skin that you should buy. Also, for the most part, we won't consider skins that are exclusive or that came out ages ago and can't be bought anymore. Unless, of course, that skin really is the best one for the brawler. Because, well, the point of this video is to recommend which skins you should buy in the game. Okay. Let's start with our very first brawler in the whole game, which is none other than Shelly. And with this brawler, we actually have too many skins. And even though it's an exclusive skin, I would consider that the Squad Busters Shelly skin is the best one for this brawler. Since it's exclusive, should we mention another one? Therefore, the best skin for this brawler would be the Sorceress Shelly skin, which is really good. It's very well made and has some pretty cool effects. So I would say this is the best skin for this brawler. Starting with our next brawler, which is Nita, we also have a brawler with too many skins. And here my recommendation, I would say that one of the best skins for this brawler is Valenita Nita. Definitely, since it's a skin that has a lot of effects. It's a skin that completely changes the bear from her super. And well, this skin only costs 79 gems, which is a bargain for everything this skin offers. Our next brawler in this video is Colt, and he's a brawler who has a lot of skins, and we could consider that the Astral Colt skin is the best for this brawler, since honestly it has a lot of different levels. Look, I only have it at level 1 because I was too lazy to finish ranked, but aside from that, this skin is actually pretty good. And well, all the extra levels this skin has make it one of the best skins in the whole game. Continuing with Bull, the best skin for this brawler is none other than Infernal Bull. It's a mythical skin, yes, but you can actually get it for free from the demonic drops, which is actually a really good thing, since that way you end up spending almost nothing on this skin. And honestly, it's pretty cool that Supercell made it free. Continuing with Brock, let's talk about the Cyber Brock skin as the best one for this brawler, because yes, this skin also has a lot of levels where this brawler looks absolutely awesome, and well, it's a skin that's kind of free. At its highest level, honestly, this skin is gorgeous. For El Primo, considering all the skins he has, I think the best one is El Primo All Might. Well, this skin is part of a collaboration. Yes, I won't deny it, and it's very hard to get. And well, you should keep an eye out for when this collaboration comes out. But honestly, this skin is really well made. Now, let's continue with Barley. Honestly, this brawler doesn't have skins that are really that special. In fact, Supercell has forgotten to release skins for this brawler that are truly epic. So by process of elimination, I would say that the best skin for this brawler could be Buccaneer Barley. Yes, it's a really good skin, with a lot more details than other skins. Although I would also highly recommend the Cosmic Maestro, which isn't bad at all. Although, well, that would depend on each person's taste. Starting with our next brawler, which is Poco, we can also say that this brawler has hypercharged skins, which are really cool and have a lot of details, of course. But these are only available for a limited time, so they're pretty. So if you wanted a skin that isn't limited time, I think the best ones for this brawler would be Punk Poco or also Star Poco, which are two skins that are really cool and definitely worth having. Moving on to Rosa, it's worth mentioning that her best skin is Sugar Rose, a skin that's actually pretty good and is almost free, since you can get it from ranked drops. So I think it's a skin that's definitely worth unlocking. With this cell shading and other features, it's honestly a great skin. Moving on to the super special brawlers, let's start with Jessie. For me, the best skin for this brawler is the Musketeer Jessie skin, which up to a certain point you can get for free if you have the Supercell ID and all these things from the shop. As you make purchases in the shop, you earn points to unlock this skin. Our next brawler is Dynamike. The best skin for this brawler is Dynamike the Magnificent, which, yes, is also a ranked reward skin. It's a skin you can get for free, so it's worth playing just to get this skin. Moving on to our next brawler, which is Tick. The best skin for this brawler is the King Crab Tick skin. I mean, it's the go-to skin that most mainstream Tick players use. It's a pretty good skin for being a 7099 gem skin. Simple, cheap, very unique and different. And it completely changes what the brawler looks like and how it appears. Moving on to our next brawler, which is 8-bit. I would consider that the best skin for this brawler is 8-bit Virtuoso, a skin that you can get from angelic drops, and honestly, it's really well made. It's an epic skin, and well, to some extent, it's easier to get than the other skins. The best skin for Greco is the Sovereign Greco skin. Why? Because it's a hypercharged skin. It's really worth it, and gives a huge advantage to win. Although, of course, this skin is only available for a limited time and you can only get it in mega boxes, so you have to be really lucky to get this skin. But that doesn't change the fact that it's a really good skin. There's a brawler with many limited time skins, but I think the best regular skin is Tigre Tagelovega, and it's worth getting. I'd recommend it, but it depends if you're a big Gale main. A skin that I love for Penny is the Penny Pop skin because I really like Funko Pops, but it's obviously not the best for this brawler. I would say that my favorite skin for Penny is the Penny Pop skin because I really like Funko Pops. But it's obviously not the best for this brawler. The best skin for this brawler is the Penny and Gainer one, the Reina Arquera, you know. These collaborations with other Supercell games are honestly really good, and this skin fits the brawler really well. His basic attacks are pretty good, and his mortar also looks really nice. I mean, you can see it there. The little cannon, how you can see the Clash Royale towel. Honestly, it's something that's really well done, and I would say it's worth unlocking. Continuing with Carl, would I consider that the best skin is the Sultan Carl skin? A skin with a simple, family-friendly theme. It doesn't need much to look so cool. Golden, very pro player. Honestly, it's a very nice skin. With Jackie, we have another one of those brawlers who has a lot of really good skins, but I would consider that the best skin for this brawler is Jackie. The skin costs 79 gems, and for being a 79 gem skin, honestly, it's pretty good. It has this unique style that, well, looks like it's from Splatoon, of course, but the skin is really nice, and it's also a very well-made skin. And to finish with Goose's skins, we have to say that the best one is Goose's World Champion skin. Although, of course, this one is only available for a limited time, but all of Goose's skins are limited time. So yeah. Starting with the epic brawlers, we have to say that the best skin for Bo is Horus Bo, a skin that honestly radiates aura. It's just overflowing with it. Continuing with our next brawler, which is Ems. We have to say that her best skin is Demonic Ems, a skin that also radiates a lot of aura. It has very beautiful colors in red, black, and white, with that golden touch and that sparkle, which honestly suits her really well. She also has a skin that's free in the Demonic Star drops. So it's a skin that Supercell gives you for free. So man, why wouldn't it be worth unlocking it? And why shouldn't it be the best skin for this brawler? Continuing with our next brawler, which is STU, obviously. STU is a brawler that also has some really epic skins. But would I consider the Stu Athlete skin to be the best for this brawler? Basically because it was given away for free. And well, I know that a lot of people already have it. It's already a pretty NPC skin, but honestly, it's a skin with a lot of detail. It's really well made. And I think that for all the changes that STU has, honestly, it's a really good change. And it actually fits really well. When it comes to Piper, I'm a firm believer that the best skin, the most try-hard one, the one that suits the Piper the best, will always be Butterfly Piper, a competitive skin that you also get for free, which is a fairly simple skin, sure, but it really suits the brawler. In fact, I would say it's the quintessential skin for Piper mains. Moving on to Pam, who is a brawler that doesn't really have such good skins, let's say the best, or the one that fits her best. The one that is least bad is the Investa Pam skin, a skin that honestly has pretty good effects. It's a 79 gems skin, so you're not spending that much to get it. It has pretty clever defeat and victory poses, and honestly, this skin is really worth it. Moving on to the next skin, which is for Frank. The best one is Phantom Knight Frank. That's a skin you can get anytime, and I would say it's the best skin for that brawler that you can get anytime. Moving on to our next brawler, which is Vivi. I would say that's her best skin. It's Vivi Player, because this one is basically a recolor of the Vivi Heroic skin. But well, the Vivi Heroic skin is no longer available in the game, and the Vivi Player skin is, well, it's the version that everyone can buy. Therefore, it's the best skin for this brawler. Continuing with B, we have the B-Star Patrol skin as the best for this brawler. A really beautiful, very special skin that's super chibi and all that. For the brawler, honestly, it fits this brawler perfectly, and I would really recommend unlocking it. The best skin for Nani is, without a doubt, Nani Ares. I'm not even going to argue about it here. I say this skin is the most godly skin for this brawler, and honestly, there's no explanation needed because it's just that good. Obviously, the Fallen Angel Edgar skin, even though it's a very basic skin that everyone has and everyone uses, it's insanely overpowered. It looks like a Brawl Stars China skin, and I might buy or get it since you can get it in Star Labs. Angelica, do you hate maniacs? So it's really worth having. Moving on to our next brawler, which is Griff. This brawler has very few skins, and the best one would be Griff Sunken Chest by default. Moving on to Grom, who, well, has very few skins. The best skin for this brawler is definitely Grom Protector. A really good skin. It's a skin that, oh my god, he's huge, he's muscular, he's all golden. Shiny, shiny, shiny. Tryhard looks pretty good with this brawler. Our next brawler, which is Bonnie. We have the Bonnie and Icaros skin as the best for this brawler. Could this be the best skin for this brawler? Or maybe the Bonnie and Tentacle skin too? It really depends on what style you want for this brawler. Both skins are pretty good, and I would consider them the best for this brawler. Moving on to Gale, we have to choose by default, since he's a brawler that doesn't have many skins. The Turtle Gale skin is the best for this brawler. He has a competitive skin that you can unlock for free, it's of epic quality, and it fits really well with this Splatoon theme. I think it's a theme that works really well in Brawl Stars, and it's definitely worth unlocking. Continuing with Colette. Her best skin is the Maid Colette skin and Rosa. Obviously because some people are perverts and like this kind of skins. Nah, just kidding. Honestly, if you like that skin, you're a pervert. I would say that the best one for this brawler is also a pretty recent skin. Void Attendant Colette. A very nice skin with a lot of effects. Of course, it's a Battle Pass skin, but you can probably get it at some point. Continuing with our next brawler, which is Belle. I'm going to mention the skin that almost all Belle mains usually use, which is the Belle Lidra skin. It's the community's favorite. It's a skin that, well, personally, I don't like, because I don't really like Belle skins that much. Still, it's a skin that has a lot of colors. It's very eye-catching, and maybe the community really likes it. Because of this, moving on to our next brawler, which is Ashe, we have quite a few really good skins. I would say Ashe easily has 4 skins that are awesome. Maybe based on price, I would put the Intrepid Ashe skin because it's a 79 gem skin. It's a relatively cheap skin, although the PK Ashe skin is also a 79 gem skin. So it could easily be either of these two, simply because of the price, although for the PK Ashe skin, you have to buy things in the Supercell store. Moving on to our next brawler, which is Lola. The Kitsune Lola skin is definitely a very beautiful skin. It's worth it, and every Lola main should have it. Moving on to Sam, we have the Dark Clown Sam skin, which is basically the default skin for Sam mains. I mean, this skin just oozes aura. It's very tryhard. It's super cool. And for the price of 79 gems, it's really worth it. Continuing with Mandy, the Mandy Carnival skin will likely be your favorite if you're a perv. The Malicious Mandy skin and the Witch Mandy skin are definitely the best for this brawler. They're skins that are fairly easy to get. The Malicious Mandy skin is a ranked reward skin, so it's free, just like the Witch Mandy skin, which also has really nice ultimate effects and really nice basic effects. Besides victory poses and emotes, which honestly are pretty good too. With our next brawler, which is Maisie, the Magnificent Maisie skin referencing JoJo's is the best one for this brawler. Continuing with our next brawler, which is Hank. The Lunar Guard Hank skin would be the best one for this brawler. Basically because it's a skin that's pretty affordable. It's 79 gems and it's a skin that completely changes the brawler's look, making him look really good and really cool. While the other Hank skins honestly don't have as much aura as the other skin. I mean, honestly, Hank Rodeo is just there if you like it because you're a perv. Moving on to Perf. His best skin is the Dark Fortress Perf skin. Honestly, there's no need to argue about it. The other skins are pretty bad. And with Lyra and Lauri, I would say that the best skin for this brawler is the Lyra and Lauri glitch skin. Honestly, it changes them a lot and gives both brawlers a really nice look. Especially Lauri, who gets this dark neon style. That's really cool and beautiful. Since it's also a skin you can get from competitive play that you can get for free, it's the best skin for this brawler. Honestly, it's really awesome. Moving on to our next brawler, which is Angelo. The best skin is Angelo Dionysus. A cheap skin, only 79 gems, and it's really worth unlocking. And for me, the Vegre Martial Artist skin is the best for this brawler. It looks better than the others and gives him a completely different aesthetic and appearance. he doesn't look so much like a horse, you know? He looks more like a martial artist than anything else, so it suits him much better. And with Shade, well, we're not going to argue much either, since the best skin is Urban Shade, which is a 79 gem skin. It has a lot of effects. Both the basic attack and ultimate can't have effects, but the victory and entrance poses for this skin are actually pretty good. With Meeple, the best skin for this brawler is Meeple of the Sands, the favorite skin of all Meeple mains. And well, it's not like Meeple has a lot of other skins either, but the truth is that this skin far surpasses any other skin that this brawler has. With Trunk, well, the Royal Trunk skin is the best skin for this brawler. Also, we're not going to overthink it. And Volt currently doesn't have any skins, so the best skin is the gold skin. Alright, starting with the Mythic Brawlers. The best skin for Mortis is going to be the Mecha Mortis skin. A tryhard skin with a lot of really good effects, even though it's a legendary skin. And it's pretty expensive. Honestly, it's a skin that's really worth buying. And believe me, once you have it, you'll always use it because it's the best skin for this brawler. For our next brawler, which is Tara, the best skin is Tara, Futuristic Ninja. But, well, Tara always gets this futuristic ninja look with this theme. And honestly, it really suits her quite well. But if you want the Temu Techno Tara version, which is currently in the game, it's a skin you can get for free from drops, although I prefer the original version. To be honest, when it comes to Jean, there are two skins that could be considered the best, and they're both pretty good. We have the Dark Samurai Jean skin and also the favorite skin of all the mains, Evil Jean. For some reason, it's still used a lot even today. Moving on to our next brawler, which is Max. The best skin we have is Angelic Max. A 101 skin for 79 gems, but you can get it for free in the Angelic drops. This skin, unlike other skins, has effects on the ultimate and on the basic attacks, which make it look quite different from the others. Also, it might look a little oversaturated in the menu, but in the match, honestly, it looks pretty good. Continuing with Mr. P, we have a pretty troll skin, Muscular Mr. P, a 79 gem skin that changes the brawler quite a bit and looks really silly in the menu. And honestly, for me, it's a skin I would use a lot, and I think it's really worth it. For our next brawler, Sprout. I think the best skin is Sprout Tanuki skin, which you can get for free in the sushis, and it's very cute and very pretty, mainly because of the Tanuki it has. Oh, I mean, this skin is really cute, and it's definitely worth unlocking. Of course, this one is for Byron. We have a collaboration skin, and it's only available for a limited time, unfortunately, but definitely the Byron Frank skin is the best skin for this brawler. I mean, this skin is definitely made for this brawler. The brawler in a suit honestly looks really elegant, looks really good. This skin suits this brawler very well. So, for our next brawler, which is Squeak, we have the Lunar Bunny Squeak skin, if I remember correctly. It's a skin that's not limited time, so it's really worth it. A 79 gem skin. Well, in this spot, I could have put Ghost Squig as the best skin, but sadly, that one is limited time. But let me tell you that it's also a really good skin for our next brawler, which is Lou. The best skin for this brawler is obviously Rude Lou with the South Park reference. Honestly, it suits him really well. It has a completely different style from other skins, which makes this skin stand out above the rest. For our next brawler, which is Ruff, honestly, he doesn't have very good skins, to be honest. I think there are very few people who buy skins for this brawler because honestly, I don't know who actually buys skins for this brawler. Do you buy them? I would say that maybe the best one of all is Ruff C Segundo, because other than that, I've never seen the others in a match. Moving to our next brawler, Buzz. We'll skip the Patrick Buzz skin, which is great, but part of a collaboration. So sadly, it won't come back to the game, just like the Buzz Godzilla skin, which is also really good, but it won't come back to the game either, and we'll set it aside for now. We also have the Buzz Rebel skin, which won't come back to the game and is really good. The best ones would be the Buzz Director and Buzz Filmmaker skins, which you can get from star drops and competitive rewards. Depending on which color you like more, that's the skin you'll buy. Because honestly, it's a really nice skin and it's worth buying. Moving on to Fang. In my opinion, Cyber Fang is a really good skin, even though a lot of people say it's very simple. But by process of elimination, Fang mains almost always use Octopus Fang or Pumpkin Fang, and well, Pumpkin Fang is from Supercell make and it's almost always in the shop. So, I would consider this to be the best skin for this brawler. Our next brawler is Eve, and I would consider Alien Eve to be the best skin for her. With Janet, I'm gonna sound like a simp, but I think that any of Janet's skins, except for the 30 gem one, this one, are really worth buying. Does Janet have skins to go all out with? Dude, whichever one you pick is good. No problem, just go with whichever you want. Well, our next brawler is Otis. The Demon Otis skin is the best for this brawler. I really recommend it. The color combination is really good and the skin suits this brawler very well. For our next brawler, which is Buster. The Balanced Buster skin is the best for this brawler. The 149 gem skin has a lot of effects, both on the super and on his basic attacks. It's a skin that probably every Buster main should have. For our next brawler, which is Grey. The Grey Constrictor skin is actually a pretty try-hard skin and well, it references Mbappe. But it didn't have much competition since Grey doesn't have many skins. I mean, you have the 5 of spades. For our next brawler, which is Artie. Unfortunately, the skin we're going to talk about is a limited time skin since it's a battle pass skin. The Crimson Artie skin is the best skin for this brawler because it's a 149 gem skin and it's cheaper than the other two. And honestly, it suits the brawler much better. With Willow, the Demonic Willow skin is the best one for the brawler. Nothing can compete with this skin. Honestly, it's a really beautiful skin, very try-hard, and it fits Willow Dog perfectly. Well, since he doesn't have many skins, the Night Dog skin might be the best one because it's the one everyone has. And for our next brawler, which is Choc, I'd consider the Electrifying Choc skin to be his best skin. A 149 gem skin, and it has a lot of details both in its super and in its basic attacks. Honestly, it suits the brawler really well. For our next brawler, which is Charlie, what I'm going to say is a very personal opinion, but simply Charlie. Well, all of the skins are on the same level, you know? I mean, there's not a superior skin or one that really has effects that are very elaborate. Honestly, any of Charlie's skins would be fine. I'd even say that the 30 gem skin could compete with all the others. For our next brawler, which is Miko, I'd consider the best skin to be Miko Wukong, since Miko doesn't have many skins. And definitely this skin is way better than all the others. Continuing with our next brawler, which is Melody. Obviously, the Melody Balloon skin is not the best for this brawler, but rather the Melody Pop Queen skin, which is a Battle Pass skin. Although I would also consider that the Melody Harpy skin could compete quite well, since it's a competitive skin that you could get for free up to a certain point. And it's not far behind. Honestly, it has really good effects and looks pretty nice in the menu. So would it be between Melody Harpy and Melody Pop Queen as the best skins for this brawler? For our next brawler, which is Lily. Her best skin is the Lily Angelic skin, which is almost always used by Lily mains. And yes, it's a free skin because it's a skin you get from competitive drops. But even though it's a free skin and you get it from competitive drops, honestly, it's a skin that looks really good, both in matches and in the menu. Moving on to Clancy. Well, the Clancy Caillou skin and the Clancy Croupier skin, both are terrible or really bad. Both are horrible, just horrible. Maybe the Clancy Caillou skin or Caillou is only better than the other one because of the price. Still, both are really bad and not cool. You better buy the gold one, man. Moving on to our next brawler, which is Mo. We have the Mo skin. Explorer as his best skin, because at the time I'm recording this video, the other skin that's coming out in this update hasn't been released yet. We'll only consider this one since it's currently the best skin for this brawler. Continuing with Juju skin, we have the Juju and Reina skin as the best one, even though Juju has another really good skin, which is Juju Star Patrol. Juju and Reina skin perfectly captures what the character is, and it looks really good with Oli. Even though it's a limited time skin, Jake Oli's skin is definitely a really cool one. With the reference to Subway Surfers, which fits perfectly. Definitely, the best skin for Lumi is Lumi Persephone, because this skin makes Lumi look really beautiful. I mean, with all the sparkle, all the glitter, with the whole good and evil theme, my god, this skin is really beautiful. And well, our next brawler, which is Finks. The best skin for this brawler is the Finks model. Void skin, which you could have gotten for free in the previous event. That doesn't change the fact that it's a really cool skin and it fits this brawler perfectly. Moving on to Jae-young man, the gang is here, dude. Obviously the best skin for Jae-young is Jae-young Cyberpunk. And well, Jae-young doesn't have any more skins, man. The other one is 30 gems, so this one was obviously gonna win. Our next brawler, which is Ali. The best skin for Ali is the Love Struck Ali skin. It's a skin that fits Ali really well, XD, and it's really cute for Ali. I mean, I love how this skin looks. For Mina, her best skin would be Unbeatable Mina, besides her recolors, which are also pretty good. Although, well, these could only have been obtained in early access. Get them as well. Since there are the early access skins, they're really XD skins, it could be any of them. So, The same thing happens with Gigi, although I like the red skin more because the Glowbird skin is really pretty. Well, it's going to be the same. Naya doesn't have any more skins. We'll have to settle for her gold and silver skins because they're the only ones, just like with Star Nova. And with Damien, the gold and silver skins are the only ones he has. Starting with the legendary brawlers, let's talk about Spike. Definitely, the best skin is the cartoon Spike one. This cartoon sticker style really suits him. And about the legendary skins, honestly, I think this is one of the ones that's most worth it because most of the other Spike skins are limited time. And I'm not gonna say that the best Spike skin is crap. Literally, for our next brawler, which is Crow, we have quite a few really good skins. We have the Mecha skins, which have aged pretty well. We also have the Lunar Guardian Crow skin, which is also pretty good. We have the Dragon Crow skin from competitive play, which to a certain extent you can get for free. We have the Phoenix Crow skin, which is also really cool. But I would say that the one that really brings out all the aura that Crow can have at its fullest is Skull. Crow. And would I consider this the brawler's best skin? Continuing with our next brawler, which is Leon, we have that his best skin is White Wolf Leon, although this one is limited time only, sadly. But it's definitely a really cool skin. For our next brawler, which is Sandy, I have two options. Sandy Koya, which is a very cute, very nice skin that fits Sandy perfectly. I would say that the BT21 Skins the Skin is the best, and definitely one of the best for this brawler. Although we also have the Sandy skin that makes him look pretty try-hard, which makes him look pretty void. Quite interesting for our next brawler, which is Samber. I'm also going to throw out an opinion here, but would you consider that all of Samber's skins are really, really good? There's not one that's superior or stands out as the best. Definitely Amber's and Samber's skins, Supercell always nails it, and they end up being excellent skins. For our next brawler, which is Meg, would you consider Meg Spirit 2 Jaguar skin to be the best? Of course, it's a ranked skin. It's a skin that honestly suits her really well. And it looks pretty impressive. And since it's free, well, who doesn't like free stuff, right? For our next brawler, which is Surge, his best skin is the Surge Justice skeleton skin in any of its recolors. It just depends on which color you prefer. But honestly, it's a skin that gives him a lot of aura, it looks super tryhard, and it's definitely the best one for this brawler. If we don't count the limited time skins, Chester is another one of those brawlers that definitely doesn't have a bad skin. I mean, all of Chester's skins are really good. And definitely, whichever one you buy, you're going to like it. I mean, it's up to you which one you want, but they're all awesome. Our next brawler is Cordelius, the Odin Cordelius skin. I'm not gonna argue it's the best skin for this brawler. Do you agree or not? Moving on to our next brawler, Kit. Do you think Kit's skin is the best one? Rogue Kit, since most of the other skins are just recolors. Or simply, they're not as cool as this skin. Speaking of Draco, let's talk about a limited time skin. Since the Draco Eddie skin is the best for this brawler, this skin definitely fits perfectly, since the character really matches Draco's whole vibe. For Draco in Supercell, Kenji. Definitely Kenji. So far, he doesn't have any bad skins. He only has Hypercharge or Battle Pass skins, and they all look super cool, super tryhard, nari nori. The only skin he has is a 30 gem skin, so that one, and Pierce has the skins from his early access. I mean, honestly, any of them, whichever you like, whichever you want. Moving on to Kaze, obviously the best skin for Kaze had to be Mechanical Assassinate Kaze. It's pretty cool, it fits the brawler perfectly, and sadly Sirius only has the gold and silver skins. So yeah, but anyway, tell me, what are your favorite skins in Brawl Stars? Let me know in the comments. If you really enjoyed the video, well, I'll leave you more ranking videos about Brawl Stars where we talk about the best things in the game. And of course, a video you might love. See you next time, bye.